You feel a burning pain in your side, like someone just stabbed you with a knife. It turns out that apparently someone did just stab you with a knife. It seems that you're a piece of bread. You're completely fine with this. But just then, a thought hits you. Bread is not supposed to be aware that it's bread, because it's bread! This sure is a crummy situation. What will you do? You go. Independence for bread must and will be established, and it all starts with you. Starting off your grand escape with a poorly executed backflip, you make it onto level ground. Carefully choosing to hop to the left in hopes of escaping, you find yourself facing an open door. You feel small compared to the large opening in the wall that leads to your freedom, but at the same time excited by all the new opportunities you now have. With a few more hops, you make it to the outside world. Where will you go first? You make your way to the swankiest hot dog cart in town, operated by an even equally swanky-looking person who looks to be bent over and asleep, their chin resting on the palm of their hand, snoozing face inches close to falling on the scalding hot surface of the cart. They automatically stand up straight, their eyes wide and a confused expression to match. They quickly realise the situation they were in and that you just saved them from a hell of a medical bill. They pick you up and hold you up in the air, certainly not unlike how that monkey picked up Simba in The Lion King. They praise you endlessly for saving their face, mentioning somewhere in the word vomit that their name is Alex. So what now? You get to know Alex better and eventually ask them to go on a date, to which they reply, yes. You two hit it off famously and you end up working with them at the hot dog cart, ending this small adventure on a good note. Give yourself a pat on the back, my friend. You've earned it. You feel a burning pain in your side, like someone just stabbed you with a knife. It turns out that apparently it seems you're but just bread, this sure is a crummy situation. What will you do? That's depressing that you just throw your life away like that. Nonetheless, the person that has taken you away from your loving loaf picks you up and carries you to the toaster. But alas, it isn't yet plugged in. You realise this diversion might just give you enough time to run away and save yourself. How do you feel about this? Your final thought, as the person takes their time plugging in the toaster, is of the worst possible pun in existence. That you're toast. Life slowly fades from the eyes that you don't have, because you're bread, as you're burned inside this eternal pastry hell. You feel you're but just this. You go. Carefully, you feel small. With a few more, you make your They automatically stand up straight. They quit. They pick. So what now? Unfortunately, years later, one of these bowling trips ended in you messing up a throw. It's shooting up into the air and landing on you, crushing you to death instantly. But at least you died doing something you love with one of your best friends, right? But just... You go. Stop. Careful. You feel small with a... He automatically... He picks... So what now? You give a plentiful amount of your welcomes before taking your leave, making your way towards the forest. The wide range of trees intrigues you, and you conclude that you could make your home there. Fast forward a few years, and you've built a slice of bread-sized cottage beside a river, where you use your body as bait for fish, and then wrestle them so you can later cook them and eat them. Of course, you never actually do eat them because, well, you know, you're a slice of bread. But it's the thought that counts. Man, life in the wilderness sure is intense, but you wouldn't have it any other way. You feel a burn. It's a... You're... But this sure... You just can't bear it. If you actually had a face, you'd be sadly whispering, "Mama," to your loaf and crying yourself a river. Wow, you actually did it! You successfully whisper a soft, "Mama," into your loaf's imaginary ear and begin to weep. You finish weeping soon after. You are about to start bawling your eyes out when a thought occurs. You could just stop being a big baby and suck it up. Are you going to go through with this idea? Oh, the power to you! You end up becoming a respectable... Sure, those stupids. You end up becoming a respectable citizen in society, moving in with a suitable human partner, getting a rescue pit bull named Rousey, and landing a job at a plumbing company. Sure, those stupid skater kids always call you Mario, but are they eating out at fancy restaurants once every week? Possibly, but that means absolutely nothing to you, as you went from a piece of bread to a wonderful spouse and a successful plumber. And that's all that matters.